Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Figure Review. I'm your host, Umbrellarocks, coming to you today with the MS-14 JG Gelgoog Jager. Beautiful. But before we get started, our video today has been sponsored by UCRD Reviews. They do robot spirit reviews on their channel. I'm going to post a link in the description, so please go and check them out. If you like their videos, make sure to subscribe, because they sent us this nice figure today. Alright guys, so first off, let's take a look at the box. Our number 258, excellent. We have a picture of the Gelgoog Jager on the front. This is one of my most favorite suits from the series. I have a picture of all of its weapons and items, the beam rifles, the backpack, the fuel canisters on the back, some thruster parts. We have a nice cool scene on the back of the box from the anime 0080. Also have pictures of the Gelgoog Jager as well, and some close-ups of its mobility on the joints. And then there's the real moneymaker right there. The side of the box. That's what I will be looking at when I have it on display. So I haven't actually opened this up. This is the first time. I removed the tape earlier, so let's open this bad boy up and see what we're working with. Gotta be gentle with her. It's her first time. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Okay, let's put the box back there. Alright. Let's open you up. I hate how the plastic sticks, because if you're not careful, it'll pop off, and parts of the figure will go flying everywhere. Let's put that on the ground. Excellent. So this is what it looks like in the packaging. Let's remove it. We have I believe that's a beam effect part, but this is what we really want to look at. Oh my goodness, that's a beauty right there. Okay, so we come with 5 if you include this. I believe this is the beam effect part. 5 effect parts, an extra antenna, the beam gun, 8 hands, and the propellant tanks. They all come in the box. All right, let's move you over. Let's take a look at the Jaeger firsthand. So here we have the Gelgoog Jager. Very beautiful. That crest on the top of the head is a little worrisome because it's very thin. They snap easily. I believe that's why it came with a replacement. We have its backpack and back thrusters. Got some thrusters on the feet. Very cool figure. Let me see mobility. Wow, that's actually some great mobility for the elbows. Shoulders are a little stiff. You can hear it pop a little bit. And also, so apparently these are supposed to be beam guns, but in the anime they make a machine gun noise, and it looks like they're shooting bullets, but I won't complain if you don't. So let's get this bad boy all set up. Oh, it even has the little symbol there from the anime. So I believe these need to be pointed downward. Okay, so look at how fucking thin that peg is. That worries me. I don't like it when the pegs are that thin. They break easily. Yeah, see, and they're kind of stiff. Yeah, they're a little stiff. I think this one goes over here, actually. Forgive me, children. I'm struggling with this thing right now. Okay, maybe that's not where they go. They go in the backpack? This is why we have instructions. No, they do go right there. You can see, just like that. Okay, let's try this again. It actually goes into the back of it. Oh wow, I do not like that. It's a very, very snug fit, and it feels kind of wobbly as you insert it. That oh, they're ball jointed. That's why. Okay, I was gonna say that kind of scared me a little bit. I don't like it when you have to force pegs into holes. That's what she said, because that's when you break shit. Yeah, see, this one does not want to go in, so I don't like that on figures. I think if they just would have had it like on a ball joint or something. It is on a ball joint, but I think a ball joint for the peg. Okay, there, we have the propellant tanks in. They do move. This one actually has a lot less motion than this one does. Look at that. That one goes all the way up there. I can barely get that one up there. So I think this one's a little stiff or something. For some reason, that one moves way more than this one. Okay. I'll see if I can't figure out why that is. It might just be a stiff socket, but yeah, the one on the left has way more movement. Yeah, okay. I'll have to fidget with that later. I don't know why that is, but I mean, as long as they're in their proper position. Okay, so we now have the propellant tanks installed. Let me see. Next is our beam gun. And surprisingly enough, this figure does not come with a melee weapon because it's not supposed to. I know in a bunch of video games it does have. Let me see. It does have. Let's swap this hand out. There we go. That actually came out pretty easy. See, we need the right shooting hand. In a lot of video games, they give the Gelgoog Jager a beam saber, kind of similar to the Kempfers. There we go. Kind of just have to squeeze it in there. And that's not correct. This thing has never been shown. Also, the stock on that extends out, which is kind of cool. I'm just going to leave it in its retracted form. That's pretty much it for the Gelgoog Jager. Again, I'm going to fiddle around with this back thruster because I'm not getting the same amount of movement I'm getting on the other one. I think it might be because I pushed it in too much, but I'll have to figure that out later. But as long as I'll just have them down for now. As long as they're in that position. So that's the Gelgoog Jager. Very nice. It's a very cool suit. This is one of my favorite suits from the Zeon faction of Mobile Suit Gundam, the series, the UC series. I've actually been wanting this suit for a really long time since they were making MSIAs back in the early 2000s and mid 2000s when I was buying them as a middle schooler. I've always wanted this suit, so I'm so happy when they announced it. I went and pre-ordered it right away. Real quick, let's take a look at... Oh, actually, they gave us 2 more parts I completely missed. They have antennas here that go into the backpack. I think it points up. Is it upward or downward? It's upward, okay. Now this is really fucking thin, and I'm kind of holding it by the base with my nails, trying to get this piece in. Let me see if I can fit this in. Nope, won't go in. There's just like a little sweet spot you have to get it right into. There you go, I did it. It's actually kind of loose in the socket. I probably won't be putting the antenna in, even though it's supposed to be canonically there. I probably won't be using these antennas. They gave us 2, but they're really fucking thin. It's almost like... Yeah, you can barely even see it. It's so thin. I probably... And it's not... I can't talk. It's not in there very snugly, so I might just not have the antenna in, unless I have it as a display piece. I usually leave these in the box. I don't really display my figures. I leave them in their boxes, and I have them on... The box is on display. I have them all almost like a bookshelf. But... Let me see. Does this go into the barrel of the gun? It does. So that's the shooting effect. Okay, so it is too heavy for the Gelgoog Jager to hold it up. It keeps falling. So if you're going to display this thing shooting, you might have some issues. Unless you tuck it right under the armpit, it might stay up. But this thing fell down. Yep, there it goes. It's like you kind of just have to get into this little sweet spot where it won't fall. The beam effect is too heavy for the Gelgoog Jager to hold. You kind of have to like tuck it under its armpit, and then it still won't. Maybe if you tuck it into the hip. Nope, okay, too heavy. I got it there for a second, but as you can see, the beam effect is way too heavy for it to hold. And I really don't use the effect parts very much. I kind of just like them, I like them stock, kind of just with their weapon. So that is it. That is the Gelgoog Jager. Again, we have 4 effect parts for thrusters. We have 2 antennas, 2 crests, a replacement crest for this one. And that is it. But this is a absolutely beautiful figure. I'm so happy I have it. And I will be picking up more figures in the future, but I really wanted this one. Now, something weird is that it has a peg here for a shield, and it doesn't come with a shield. And it's never canonically had a shield, but I know I've seen some artwork somewhere where it had a large shield on its arm. I'm trying to find it, but I don't know where it's at. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please hit like. And if you're new to the channel and you like my figure reviews, hit the subscribe button. Also, again, this video was sponsored by UCRD Reviews. I will post a link to their channel in the description. Please go check them out. And if you like their channel, they do figure reviews as well, please subscribe. Again, they sent us this figure today. So thank you. Thank you again to UCRD Reviews for sponsoring this video. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye. Yes, what a beautiful figure. Yes.